Let me introduce myself a bit. I'm HidekiYamane Hideki from Japan, Saitama near Tokyo. Tokyo, this is Japan and the Kanto area. I'm living here. Tokyo is here, so near Tokyo. And we're living in the cat cave. It's important.
So what her name?
Which one?
Okay.
My wife.
Okay.
Cat? Hana.
Hana.
Flower.
Did you make it over by the way?
Not 2D. No. This is my first trip to Taiwan. I've tripped to Spain, New York, Bosnia, Nicaragua, Swiss, and Taiwan. It's web studying and MiniDebConf. All of related to Debian. So I'm one of the Debian developer. So for detail, see Debian video on my page. And also, I'm also the Ubuntu Japanese LoCo member. So communicate with the Ubuntu folks in Japan and exchange the information about what's going on Debian and what's going on Ubuntu. Also, and important. I'm not so technical person. Sorry. So this session is focused on non-technical issue. Okay. I need to install some alcohol. Agenda. What's global and the local community? And I will introduce the local community in Japan, Japanese Debian community. And the idea is universal. And the community distribution, So what's the community? Community consists of many people. The developers and the translators and the designers and the users and so. And they communicate via internet. The center is Debian.org. The web and the mailing list, IRC, forum, etc. So they communicate through internet and develop software and translate some message catalogs and discuss how we manage and where should we go to the GNOME XFCE or something. And DebConf. DebConf is an annual event and held all around the world. Switzerland and next year is United States.
Yes.
So the Debian community is global, but it's supported by the local community. What's the local community? I pulled it from the want to thank you about the local community, local team. With the integral success of movement around the world, the local project, So, so Debian funds and the NCMS work together in regional team to help advocate, promote, translate, develop, and otherwise improve Debian. So, for example, this is the example of local community, the Debian France, and the Debian Swiss, and Debian JP. It's not not all, but just an example of the formalized one. So, excuse me, the Debian Taiwan is the formalized activity, or not?
No.
No. And France is founded in 2006, and Swiss is same, and JP was founded in 1996. So long time. And some of the people live in US or Europe says, why we need a local community? We can communicate by internet. But sometimes local community do the work than one global community. Sometimes something like the promotion to promote the new users, new contributors, communicate with, discuss like this, and the regional event, and make some merchandise item, like t-shirts also. And there's a language barrier. Some of US people don't care about language barrier because they are native language speaker. Why? We can use English, they say. But excuse me, who is good at English? Raise your hand. I'm not. Of course I'm not. So users first complained about the Debian or Ubuntu or something in the internet in their own language. Sure, if they can use English well, they go to the one global community and discuss with the English. And sometimes we can get a high flexibility than the one local community. The promotion, like this is one example of the promotion in Japan. I have the series in this magazine named the Software Design, monthly for 4 pages. So next month I'll write about this event for this magazine. So I'll take many pictures for this one. And hold some meetings. We can hold some meetings like this MiniDebConf or other monthly meeting, regional meeting. And it's important. I know the broken English, not the correct English. English is common language in global community. Yes, but it's tough for non-English native people to express their feelings and their ideas and discussing their ideas. At least for me, maybe for you. So, and we cannot force users, regional people, to use English. If you force people to use English, they will run away. This is not a company. And it's natural to speak and discuss with our own language. So, the translation and the localization is so important. If the interface is only in English, it's tough to use for your mothers. And if we can learn the local community, we can get the high flexibility than the one local or one global community. There's a language barrier, and large organization, one large organization like the Debian org is actually so slow. Sometimes they do the only discussion and no action. This, my opinion is no, this is and the framework is going to continue 4 months, and there's no action. But if we have the local community, some people, just 2 or 3 people can decide the things and do the action. And it's easy to try and fix. We made a mistake, then fix it. It not affects the whole global community, just only regional community. So we can easily try and fix things. And now I introduce the Japanese local Debian community named Debian JP project. And its overview and members and some activities. It's not official NPO. The Debian France and the Debian Swiss have the official NPO, but the Debian JP is not official. And it's established, I said, 1996. So old. So stuff is changed. Main stuff is changed. I say now we are the third generation of the stuff. The member is around 50 or so, but active is only 7. Because some of their job becomes so hard. Some of them change to their job to named the global search engine company started with G. Is like they making the maps or Chrome or something. So they are busy for their work and they lost interest with the Debian. And some of them are busy playing with their children. It's important for their family. So I cannot say do some work for Debian for them. They have more important job. It means play with their children. And some of them lacks interest and move to another interesting thing like the gadget or something. And we are running the website debian.org.jp. Use all the template kit, Power template kit, and browser as a blog engine, and use subversions as a version control, and also almost comments by me. And here's the Debian JP web page. Short like the web page and the Twitter account and some news and event information and magazine and event so and security issue and sponsor information. OSDN runs /.jp and SourceForge.jp, and the wide project is academic project, JS is one of the university, and IT Shop is one of just IT company, and the several internet is the provider and running the servers. And also runs the mailing list, users, documentations, and websites, and the development, and announce. Not anyone can post, not. So we got low spam rate. Debian.org is almost anyone can post. So the subscriber got a lot of spam mails. And nowadays the traffic is low because the 10 years ago we were mail-centric communication, but we are moving to web-centric communication like the Facebook and the Twitter or something like that, or the forum or that. And we don't host the web forum because anyone don't want to manage the web forum spam. And nowadays we have many developer community around there. Not only Debian. There's some, for example, the CMS community like the Drupal or WordPress or something, and there's Office suite like the LibreOffice, and not only distribution community but also the many developer and users community there. So traffic is low, and the people posted to Debian specific issue to our mailing list. So traffic is low. And FML4 is the software we are using for this mailing list. This is so old PAL software, PAL 4 based one. So we should migrate to the Mailman or more newer FML8, but no one uses FML8, so maybe use the Mailman. And I use the Twitter, at Debian JP, the tweet with this font. Now we have the 800 to 900 followers. Some members said any Debian JP members can tweet with this account, but I don't want that because the social media should be there is a person behind the account. If we can post, anyone can post through this account. There's just kind of the advertisement. So I don't want that. Now I and 2 or 3 people just can tweet with this account. This is something around Debian and more important. And we learned the mirror servers, FTP, JP, Debian, all. This is the runs on the CDN service by Yasuhiro Araki. He is now working on the AWS. And if you have the interest with this implementation, ask Yasuhiro. there's a GitHub source there. And FTP JPA Debian org runs those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sites. So if you access the FTP JPA Debian org, maybe one of them will answer and give you the package for you. And one server, Debian mail server MiniDebConf2013 is run by me and other administrator. It is kindly donated by the supply internal. This one in Hokkaido. Delicious food. We hold the monthly event, and got the booth for the event. So event. Recently we hold those meetings, and there's a booth in this event, open source conference, and last year we hold those events a lot. So monthly the Tokyo area and the west side Kansai area monthly event, Debian event are there. So meeting is so important to mentor new developers, to ask some questions and give some information, new modern packaging information, is good for Debian. So this event started by Junichi Uekawa, the author of pbuilder and cowbuilder. How many users use pbuilder or cowbuilder? Raise your hand. It's important for packaging. So through this event, I became the Debian developer. That's the result. Here. And 2 or 3 Debian maintainers in Kansai area through this event. And we had BTS and repository. We learned that now we are stopping to use our infrastructure because much to the global. If users should add to our own repository, it's not handy. Just install and you can use the Japanese environment is convenient for users. So we migrate to one global community. And one question: other region like the US or South American people, or European, and knows about our activity, Debian Taiwan or Debian Japan. So probably no, because there's a language barrier. We use our own mother tongue in the internet. It's hard to read it for them. So just an idea, if you have the if you are DD or a Debian maintainer, you should put some article to the front Debian. So maybe they can easily to see our activity. Of course, you should write in broken English. And improvement Kaizen idea for the Debian local community. It's good example is Ubuntu local community team. They use one common issue tracker launchpad. So maybe it's good to use the BTS to track local issue in bugs.debian.org. And then use the local user tag and easily track the local issue. So first start with the non-English, discussing non-English, then summarize in English, put to global one. So it's easy to track. It's centralized system. And other regional people can see activity. If they cannot read the post, but they can see many people discuss about some issue related to Debian. So it's important to show the activity. So another idea is certify official local team. So annual activity check and navigate to each regional user to their regional community. And maybe certify the official local team, and maybe Debian or can follow what to make money to each official local team. It's idea. And annual event DebCon, but there's no local community session. There's a session. In fact, there's a session about its area, like in Switzerland local community, in Nicaraguan local community, but we don't hold each local community information exchange. No session for that. So one idea for DebConf is we hold the exchange whole local community information in one session. And more MiniDebConf in Asia. Because DebConf is only held in Europe and America, North and South. So Switzerland, Portland, and Nicaragua, Bosnia, Spain, New York City, like that. All of Europe and America, no Asia. So, but to hold DebConf needs so much money, you know. And need to train the local staff. So we start with MiniDebConf and more MiniDebConf, and get more Asian people power to Debian, push to Debian. So Taiwan, Thai, India, and maybe Japan. Now I found. Yes. Push more talented like you people to global community, and get some mentoring to buy maybe 4, 5 or so, and help to communicate in global mailing list. Some of them have the well skilled, but not good at English. Then we can help to communicate with the other upstream community and get local sponsors to travel to DebConf, go to DebConf. Some of them want to go to DebConf, but it's a matter money. So if we get the local sponsors to spend money for the travel sponsorship for them, it's better, it's good for the Debian and them. I think the global or local is incorrect. Global and local. Some of the English native speakers think global is important, but I think global and local is important, like this, like Tachi. So we should make the more regional activity better and also push it to global. Don't separate it. Mix it. Then we can good sleep. Make a good sleep. Thanks. So, any questions about my presentation or Japanese animation also? Anyone raise a hand? No? Or all of you want to hear their gadget presentations? Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you.